Hey Liz, I'm going to be talking to you today about many factors towards recruitment. Okay, just go ahead. First, I'll be talking about the Equality Act of 2010. The Equality Act 2010 provides protection against discrimination and promotes equality of opportunity for people who are disabled. This provides protection from discrimination to disabled employees. This affects business relations as every employee will be treated fairly, so a better workforce. That's good to know, thank you. Next, he'll be talking about minimum wage in 2014. The government has set minimum wages so young workers do not get exploited working for scraps of money, and also to protect anyone from being exploited. These minimum wages are 21 and over 18 to 20 under 18 apprentice. 2014 current rate 6.50, 5.13, 3.792, 2.73. This is good for all employee as they can't be working for nothing less than this, which means no one can get exploited. That's good to know. Next up, he'll be talking about Data Protection 1998. The Data Protection Act 1998 DPA is an Act of Parliament of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland which defines UK law on the processing of data on identifiable living people. It is the main piece of legislation that governs the protection of personal data in the UK. This is good because no one's personal data can be sold to businesses so they don't get mails about things they might want or don't want. Thank you. Next, he'll be talking the Rehabilitation of Offenders Act 1974. This was led by the UK Parliament and enables some criminal convictions to be ignored after a rehabilitation period. Its purpose is that people do not have a lifelong blot on their records because of a relatively minor offense in their past. Okay, good to know. I will be talking about Safeguarding Vulnerable Groups Act 2006. This Safeguarding Vulnerable Groups Act SVGA 2006 was passed to help avoid harm, or risk of harm, by preventing people who are deemed unsuitable to work with children and vulnerable adults from gaining access to them through their work. This is good for all employees as vulnerable people will be safer when working so they don't get exploited. Thank you. I will be talking about job adverts. A job advertisement is a paid announcement in a newspaper or other medium about a job vacancy. The advertisement is part of a wider recruitment process designed to attract suitable qualified candidates for a job. Job advertisements are created by human resource professionals or external recruitment agencies working with the managers of departments who need to recruit staff. Thanks. Next thing I will be talking about is person specification. The person specification is a description of the qualifications, skills, experience, knowledge and other attributes selection criteria which a candidate must possess to perform the job duties. The specification should be derived from the job description and forms the foundation for the recruitment process. Thank you for telling me. I'll be talking about job description. Job descriptions are written statements that describe the duties, responsibilities, most important contributions and outcomes needed from a position. Thank you. Application form I will be talking about next. Form or paper which indicates interest in a particular place of employment or position within a company. Typically requests personal identification information, such as name, address and phone number, as well as a history of job experience. Okay.